The message was sent to the wrong recipient. The message was sent to the wrong recipient. Do you want to play computer games? Do you want to play computer games? Time. He was preparing dinner when the phone rang. He was preparing dinner when the phone rang. I have an appointment on Friday afternoon. I have an appointment on Friday afternoon. I learned to sew to make my own clothes. I learned to sew to make my own clothes. The city council will vote on the proposal tomorrow. The city council will vote on the proposal tomorrow. There are no flowers in the garden. There are no flowers in the garden. Yes, I wrote to Tony. Yes, I wrote to Tony. They prefer to go for a walk rather than go shopping. They prefer to go for a walk rather than go shopping. Will I propose at twilight? Will I propose at twilight? Did not appear. Did not appear. Do you have a sister? Do you have a sister? Can you start the week? Can you start the week? The manager had employees attend a conference. The manager had employees attend a conference. I don't notice anything special about the thing in question. I don't notice anything special about the thing in question. We were watching the stars when we saw a shooting star. We were watching the stars when we saw a shooting star. Has it improved every week? Has it improved every week? Is our brother a financier? Is our brother a financier? It is the official language of the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia and New Zealand. It is the official language of the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia and New Zealand. Was your wife a waiter? Was your wife a waiter? Can we catch it next year? Can we catch it next year? After that, we can talk about the details of the plan. After that, we can talk about the details of the plan. The baby smiled for the first time. The baby smiled for the first time. They arrived at the station at dusk. They arrived at the station at dusk. They are dancing at the party. They are dancing at the party. She was sewing a new dress for her daughter. She was sewing a new dress for her daughter. I love your new bro suit. I love your new bro suit. I didn't get it 2 days ago. I didn't get it 2 days ago. We must respect the privacy of others. We must respect the privacy of others. Can't evaluate it every week? Can't evaluate it every week? You won't talk later. You won't talk later. He drew a picture. He drew a picture. He will finish his shift and go home after that. He will finish his shift and go home after that. You can wash it in the dishwasher at dusk. You can wash it in the dishwasher at dusk. One evening ago we were not interested. One evening ago we were not interested. Was his brother a landscape architect? Was his brother a landscape architect? Avalanche. Avalanche. Can't vote? Can't vote? Am I healed? Am I healed? We'll communicate in 2 seconds. We'll communicate in 2 seconds. Can you lend me some money? Can you lend me some money? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Should it serve soon? Should it serve soon? Wasn't he an alchemist a century ago? Wasn't he an alchemist a century ago? His stepson art director? His stepson art director? The black cat crossed the street in front of me. The black cat crossed the street in front of me. A stand mixer is ideal for cooking. A stand mixer is ideal for cooking. He looks excited for the trip. He looks excited for the trip. May I have your permission to leave early? May I have your permission to leave early? They are swimming in the pool. They are swimming in the pool. They were continuing. They were continuing. If the weather is humid, I will not go out. If the weather is humid, I will not go out. Did they eat at dusk? Did they eat at dusk? If it's not freezing, I'm going out. If it's not freezing, I'm going out. She shouldn't be modeling at dawn. She shouldn't be modeling at dawn. Did not stay often. Did not stay often. I am not developing. I am not developing. I have a lot of satisfaction. I have a lot of satisfaction. Were they challenging? Were they challenging? We can get injured after 5 minutes. We can get injured after 5 minutes. Would it mean monthly? Would it mean monthly? This is a short story. This is a short story. I can go to the concert tonight. I can go to the concert tonight. The dog was barking at the postman. The dog was barking at the postman. He is doing his homework in his room. He is doing his homework in his room. Didn't you rest for a month? Didn't you rest for a month? Sarah will babysit her neighbor tonight. Sarah will babysit her neighbor tonight. Tomorrow he will play golf with his friends. Tomorrow he will play golf with his friends. I'm going to the cafe. I'm going to the cafe. The sun rises from the east. The sun rises from the east. Winter is the coldest season of the year. Winter is the coldest season of the year. The smell of freshly brewed coffee woke me up. The smell of freshly brewed coffee woke me up. We did not visit. We did not visit. Are we factory workers of 10 years? Are we factory workers of 10 years? One, providing evidence is the only way to persuade others. One, providing evidence is the only way to persuade others. He is happier today than yesterday. He is happier today than yesterday. The baby is sleeping soundly. The baby is sleeping soundly. When we got to the theater, the movie had already started. When we got to the theater, the movie had already started. He's going to the movies tonight. He's going to the movies tonight. I will solve this riddle shortly. I will solve this riddle shortly. The music of the legendary composer is still performed today. The music of the legendary composer is still performed today. Offer. Offer. Your son is a teacher. Your son is a teacher. They studied together, so they passed the exam. They studied together, so they passed the exam. I was going to school. I was going to school. We will be industrialists soon. We will be industrialists soon. Did he mention last year? Did he mention last year? He said, I'm going to the market. He said, I'm going to the market. She will have completed the language course by next month. She will have completed the language course by next month. He was born on February 20th. He was born on February 20th. At noon we have to name. At noon we have to name. Where can I find the beer and wine section? Where can I find the beer and wine section? Shouldn't it have been hurt before? Shouldn't it have been hurt before? We have breakfast on the weekends. We have breakfast on the weekends. He should have stopped work. He should have stopped work. Can you give me 2 pens, please? Can you give me 2 pens, please? Although the situation is challenging, we must remain optimistic. Although the situation is challenging, we must remain optimistic. May I borrow your pen, please? May I borrow your pen, please? Your brothers were cameramen. Your brothers were cameramen.